So right here I have a pretty interesting deck profile. It's actually Volcanic Orcust. So all we got is the Link Kuriboh and the Set 2 Judgment Pass. So Volcanic Shell, Normal Summon, Nightmare Phoenix to pitch the Nightmare, so we can actually start doing our plays. Go into that Galatea, so we can set the Orchestrated Return for draw 2. Then go into this guy right here, go into that, go into the Ding. Then we set the Phoenix. Which I actually put the Phoenix in there so you can discard the Nightmares, and then you could also discard some of the Volcanics. So you just place on top of your opponent's deck. So I'll just let them get off the Banishing the Judgment. It doesn't really matter to me. Brings out the Bounce. Doesn't really matter to me either. Upstart Goblin. Brings out that. Special Summon. Normal Summon. Go into the Galatea. Set the Negate everything. Battle Phase attack. He protects it. Attack. Attack for 34 direct. And he scoops. Set 3. Link Kuriboh. Search. Pass. Pre-prep. Does that. So he actually went straight to end phase, but I thought he was going to go to battle phase first. Otherwise, I won't have done this earlier. So that way you wouldn't like plus it all. But it's alright. So Shelled, add to hand. Reload, pitch to draw. Security Dragon, he strikes it. Link Kuriboh. Skeleton. Puts in face down defense. Goes into Phoenix. Discard to pop up that final battle. Unicorn, get rid of that. Nightmare. And just doing all these plays. Attack, attack. Go into that Galatea. Set the Negate everything. He only has 2 cards now. Hidden City, Negate. No hesitation on that. And he adds that to his hand, don't really care. Time for game 2. Well, actually, this might be a different... This is a different Subterra player, I think. So he brings out... Sets 5 cards. Upstart Goblin. Orchestrated to draw 2. Set 3. Pass. Activate Reload because I haven't played Volcanics in a long time. You know, so I was thinking I could do it earlier, but it's only during the main phase where you can discard. And for some odd reason, it won't let me activate it when he flip summon the Fiendus. But yeah, I did the Scattershot to burn him for 15 and blow up all of his monsters. Link Kuriboh, who cares? Extravagance, draw 2. Manhunt, go into Galatea. Set the Babel. Go into him, go into that, go into the Ding, get rid of the set. Attack, attack. Set the Negate everything. Glow Bulb, don't really care. Link Kuriboh, don't care. Reload, pitch to draw. And then use the long to basically shuffle that back into his deck. Link Kuriboh, who cares? Attack for game. Set 3, pass. This is Infernoids with some Light Sworns in it. Brings out Lila, I just immediately steal that. He has the Evenly. Phoenix to put whatever that is on the top of his deck. Then we got the Horror for the Nightmare. And then we got that. Then we got the Galatea. And just doing a bunch of Orcust plays now. Set the Babel. Go into the Long. Go into the Galatea. Attack, attack. Probably should have gone into the Ding so I can actually attack for a little more damage. Set 1 and pass. Effect, cool. Brings that out, activates effect, negate, and banish. Uses Void Imagination, so you can bring out that. Activates effect. I get to burn them for 500. Beats over it, protects it with the Ding. During end phase, get a special summon. Volcanic Shell. Use his effect, put the Raiden back into the graveyard. Phoenix, he has the Metaverse. Adds lair to hand. And just doing Orcust plays to go into that Boral Sword. Boral Sword effect, put that in defense. Attack, attack. GG. Then we got the Altergeist. And by the way, with this deck right here, it is actually pretty fun. It can get some pretty cool plays off. But it's also, like, pretty inconsistent. It's really inconsistent. You know, but sometimes you can still make it happen. But for the most part, this is just like a fun deck that you can play. And you can occasionally win with it. Especially if people forget about Scattershot and they don't have Called by the Grave. So yeah, he's just going off of Altergeist, basically. And yeah, at this point it's pretty bad because he has the Silk. So set to pass. Marionetter. Hexia, get rid of it if the Wing Wind Blast. He negates it. Crackdown. Change spoofing. He crackdowns it back. Special summons the Multi-Faker, gets a special summon. Just makes another Hexia, gets a search, and attacks for game. Game 2, set to pass, can't really do anything. Brings out the Silk, he can't really do anything either. So he just sets and passes. Battle phase, just go ahead and attack. Since he has no Altergeist trap cards in the graveyard, he won't be able to add to hand. Sets a Compulse. Battle phase attack. For some odd reason, he decides to compulse me, but that's fine with me. Set Crackdown, set Monster. He has his own Crackdown, of course. And they're all in the same column. Normal summon, go into Galatea, search. Go into the Ding. Impermanence. Battle phase attack. Crackdown. Got the Babble. Reload, pitch, draw. I also did this, add to hand. He ogred it. Now I went ahead and went for the Scattershot to see what would happen. And he actually strikes it. So he pays 1,500 life points and gets burned for 1,500 life points, but protects the Ding. So Wing Wind Blast to get my Ding back and attack. And he has to Crackdown once again, so I Crackdown it back. Go into the Galatea. Since now I actually have a negate everything already set, I don't really care. And now I set another one, so go into the Ding, get rid of that. He changed it, the special summon, the Silk, I don't care. Then I banish the Silk and negate. And set, pass. And he scoops. Game 3. Just sets 3, has the Protocol, does the return, special summon the Prank, attack. He changed spoofing and I blow up the spoofing, so he negs 1. And then attack with Link Rebo, set 2, pass. Duality. He gets that Marionetter again. Attacks. I actually didn't use Link Rebo effect, even though I probably should have. Scapegoat in face. And I didn't use it because I was thinking and it already passed the point to where I couldn't use it anymore. So Wing Wind Blast so I can get my monster effects off. Go into the Boral Sword. Go into the Galatea. Ogres the Galatea. Set the Babble. Activate Babble. Special summon. Battle phase attack. Crackdown to the Boral Sword, of course. Got the Wing Wind Blast. Goes into that. Activates effect. I immediately do this so he won't link away. So he just sets and pass. Battle phase attack. Boral Sword effect. Attack. Chain. I just beat over it. Attack again. And turn. Sets the Judgment and he scoops. So yeah, here's the deck profile. It's pretty basic. You just get the basic Orcust cards, then you get the 3 Volcanic Rocket, 3 Scattershot, 3 Shell, 2 Whirl Firestorm Guards, which I never got to use. The 3 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is spicy, but wasn't really able to use it very much. I would probably remove Pot of Extravagance, because it kind of conflicted with the Orchestrated Return more often than I wanted it to. And also, I think you can make the extra deck a little stronger and put like Super Poly in the side deck. That'd probably help you out a bit. And I actually sided Imperial Iron Walls because if they hit me with the Called by the Grave and they get my Scattershot, it's just... that basically just takes out the Volcanic plays. Otherwise, that's the deck profile.